start tapping and tuning in. So is there something that came up yesterday, or something that you came with the intention of looking at?
There are a few things. I'm not sure if they're interrelated or which one's the strongest right now. Part of it has to do with what I'm attracting as far as the people I'm attracting. I talked about that yesterday. A lot of people in victim mode that really makes me irritated. I'm tired of it. I feel like I can sometimes barely hold my own space, let alone that. And I'm also, I just feel overwhelmed with everything I feel like I need to do in life. And all that doesn't help. So, yeah, it's
all right. So when you think about the overwhelm of everything that you want to do in life, where do you feel that in your body?
In my stomach.
So what's the experience in the stomach, more specifically?
It's just like a swirling, almost like a mess.
Okay, so let's tune into that and see where it goes. Even though I've got this swirling, twirling mess in my stomach.
Even though I've got this swirling, twirling mess in my stomach.
When I feel the overwhelm.
When I feel the overwhelm.
And the mess of everything that I want to do.
And the mess of everything that I want to do.
It's like the mess in my stomach.
It's like the mess in my stomach.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And everything that I'm feeling.
And everything that I'm feeling.
And I ask my guides and higher self.
And I ask my guides and higher self.
And the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
And the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
Where does this originate from?
Where does this originate from?
In this life and every life.
In this life and every life.
So I can release it once and for all.
So I can release it once and for all.
This mess.
This mess.
It feels like my life is a mess.
Feels like my life is a mess.
There's all this overwhelm.
There's all this overwhelm.
So much I want to do.
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 And I just don't know where to start.
And I just don't know where to start.
Even though I've started.
Even though I've started.
It feels like there's a mess.
It feels like there's a mess.
A confusion.
A confusion.
A fog.
A fog.
And I feel that in my stomach.
And I feel that in my stomach.
So much I want to do.
So much I want to do.
All this mess.
All this mess.
This swirling, twirling mess in my stomach.
Swirling, twirling mess in my stomach.
All this overwhelm.
All this overwhelm.
I want to release it.
I want to release it.
All the way back to its origin.
All the way back to its origin.
All the times I've felt it in this life.
All the times I felt it in this life.
All the times I've felt it in every life.
All the times I felt it in every life.
This fight or flight stress response.
This fight or flight stress response.
That I feel in my stomach.
That I feel in my stomach.
That drains all the blood from my frontal lobes.
That drains all the blood from my frontal lobes.
No wonder I feel confused.
No wonder I feel confused.
No wonder I feel a mess in my head and my stomach.
No wonder I feel a mess in my head and in my stomach.
I just can't see a clear pathway.
I just cannot see a clear pathway.
And all those victim clients really annoy me.
And all those victim clients really annoy me.
All the frustrations.
All the frustrations.
Surrounded by victim people.
Surrounded by victim people.
In overwhelm.
In overwhelm.
In overwhelm.
In overwhelm.
Feeling my own victimhood.
Feeling my own victimhood.
In the overwhelm.
In the overwhelm.
All my victim people in overwhelm.
All my victim people in overwhelm.
It's all about overwhelm.
It's all about overwhelm.
And I'm sick of it.
And I'm sick of it.
And I feel it in my stomach.
And I feel it in my stomach.
So coming back to the karate chop, what's coming up? Anything when you tune into all of that? Like memories from now or anything from the past?
Just this sense, the sense that I live a lot in this state of like, there's this underlying fear. It's always there. It's like I'm going to do something wrong.
Yeah.
So why move forward? Because it's not, and almost a feeling like I'm not supposed to, I'm not allowed to.
Okay. Even though I've got this overwhelming underlying feeling.
Even though I've got this overwhelming underlying feeling.
Of fear.
Of fear.
Like I'm not supposed to move forward.
Like I'm not supposed to move forward.
What if I get it wrong?
What if I get it wrong?
That fear of getting it wrong.
That fear of getting it wrong.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And this feeling of fear of getting it wrong.
And this feeling of fear of getting it wrong.
I'm not allowed to move forward.
I'm not allowed to move forward.
What if I get it wrong?
What if I get it wrong?
all this fear.
All this fear.
This fear of getting it wrong.
This fear of getting it wrong.
I've got it wrong before.
I've got it wrong before.
In this life and other lives.
In this life and other lives.
No wonder I have this underlying fear.
No wonder I have this underlying fear.
This fear of moving forward.
This fear of moving forward.
This fear of succeeding.
This fear of succeeding.
I've succeeded before.
I've succeeded before.
And it didn't go down well.
And it didn't go down well.
This fear of succeeding and moving forward.
This fear of succeeding and moving forward.
What if I get it wrong?
What if I get it wrong?
What if I think I'm getting it right?
What if I think I'm getting it right?
But others think I'm getting it wrong?
But others think I'm getting it wrong.
All the consequences that I've lived before.
All the consequences that I've lived before.
When I thought I was doing it right.
When I thought I was doing it right.
But others thought I was doing it wrong.
But others thought I was doing it wrong.
All the trauma.
All the trauma.
All the persecution.
All the persecution.
Perhaps even death.
Perhaps even death.
When I thought I was doing what I was supposed to.
When I thought I was doing what I was supposed to.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
But I was punished for it.
But I was punished for it.
Okay, so top of the head. Instructing my guides, my higher self.
Instructing my guides, my higher self.
And the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
And the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
To show me where this comes from.
To show me where this comes from.
This fear of succeeding.
This fear of succeeding.
Eyebrow, this fear of succeeding.
This fear of succeeding.
I just want to release it.
I just want to release it.
All the way back to the first time I felt it.
All the way back to the first time I felt it.
When I thought I was doing the right thing.
When I thought I was doing the right thing.
Thought I was helping people.
Thought I was helping people.
I thought I was succeeding.
I thought I was succeeding.
Then the fear.
Then the fear.
Of doing the wrong thing.
Of doing the wrong thing.
Of being punished.
Of being punished.
Something not going right.
Something not going right.
I instruct the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
I instruct the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
To process and release this fear of success.
To process and release this fear of success.
All the way back to its origin.
All the way back to its origin.
To process and release this fear of doing the wrong thing.
To process and release this fear of doing the wrong thing.
All the way back to its origin.
All the way back to its origin.
In this life and every life.
In this life and every life.
I choose to release it and let it go.
I choose to release it and let it go.
As a light being with full free choice.
As a light being with free choice.
I release it and let it go.
I release it and let it go.
Take a deep breath. Did any memories from other lifetimes pop in?
I was running. A kid. At first it started and I just felt it in my legs, and then I saw myself running from someone, from something. I was scared running.
Yep. And was it when I said fear of doing something wrong, or fear of when I said, what resonated most? When I said I thought I was doing the right thing, I thought I was helping people?
I thought I was doing the right thing, I thought I was helping people. That's what it was, and then I could see myself running, and it was tall grass, running away from something.
So when you remember that fear, and you can feel your legs running, where was the fear in your body?
Here.
Even though I have this memory.
Even though I have this memory.
Of running.
Of running.
Running through the tall grass.
Running through the tall grass.
And I can feel it in my legs.
And I can feel it in my legs.
And I can feel the fear in my heart.
And I can feel the fear in my heart.
I'm being chased.
I'm being chased.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I thought I was helping people.
I thought I was helping people.
Maybe I did the wrong thing.
Maybe I did the wrong thing.
They think I did the wrong thing.
They think I did the wrong thing.
And I'm scared.
And I'm scared.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And all of these feelings.
And all of these feelings.
And I ask my guides and higher self.
And I ask my guides and higher self.
And the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
And the multidimensional layers of my DNA.
To process and release this all the way back to its origin.
To process and release this all the way back to its origin.
All the way back to me running through the fields.
All the way back to me running through the fields.
And someone chasing me.
And someone chasing me.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I thought I was helping people.
I thought I was helping people.
But they didn't think so.
But they didn't think so.
They were chasing me.
They were chasing me.
I don't know if I did the wrong thing.
I don't know if I did the wrong thing.
I don't know if they think I was doing the wrong thing.
I don't know if they think I was doing the wrong thing.
But I have this fear in my heart.
But I have this fear in my heart.
And I choose to release it and let it go.
And I choose to release it and let it go.
That panic and fear.
That panic and fear.
What if I did do the wrong thing?
What if I did do the wrong thing? Someone died.
Someone died. I was just trying to help them.
I was just trying to help them.
Someone died.
Someone died.
How were you helping them? With herbs, with healing?
Some sort of herbs or healing. It was that. He was healing. It feels like it was pregnancy related, baby.
Yeah. I was trying to help.
I was trying to help.
And someone died.
And someone died.
And it feels like pregnancy.
And it feels like pregnancy.
I choose to float up above it.
I choose to float up above it.
All the way up into higher learning.
All the way up into higher learning.
And connect with the soul that died.
And connect with the soul that died.
And connect with the soul learning.
And connect with the soul learning.
It was that soul's time.
It was that soul's time.
Asking for the higher learning and lesson.
Asking for the higher learning and lesson.
What's the higher learning?
There was nothing I could have done. And that there was peace because of me. I helped. It did help. That I couldn't have saved. Couldn't have saved them.
Yeah. Bringing that knowledge back down.
Bringing that knowledge back down.
All the way back down to me running through the fields.
All the way back down to me running through the fields.
And my fear.
And my fear.
Allowing me to know the higher learning.
Allowing me to know the higher learning.
There was nothing I could do.
There was nothing I could do.
I helped.
I helped.
I helped them pass with peace.
I helped them pass with peace.
Releasing the fear that I did the wrong thing.
Releasing the fear that I did the wrong thing.
Releasing the fear of being chased.
Releasing the fear of being chased.
Standing in my truth.
Standing in my truth.
Letting them know I helped.
Letting them know I helped.
There was nothing I could do.
There was nothing I could do.
Helping them to understand it was their time.
Helping them to understand it was their time.
Standing in my truth.
Standing in my truth.
It's safe to help people.
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 And I can release the fear and the panic and the overwhelm.
And I can release the fear and the panic and the overwhelm.
The fear of doing the wrong thing.
The fear of doing the wrong thing.
I release it all the way back to its origin.
I release it all the way back to its origin.
There's always soul reasons and contracts.
There's all these soul reasons and contracts.
And when someone doesn't heal,
And when someone doesn't heal,
it's their own contract.
it's their own contract.
It's my intent to help.
It's my intent to help.
And I choose to move forward with ease, helping others.
And I choose to move forward with ease, helping others.
Releasing the overwhelm and the fear.
Releasing the overwhelm and the fear.
So what colour is that when you think of being able to help someone, when you helped that person who died?
Very deep blue.
Show you them. Deep blue. So it's the deep blue, it's the blue of you're safe and protected, of the throat, going up into the indigo of the third sight. So just pop that on your hand, put it on your heart, and then tapping. Feeling that deep blue peace.
Feeling that deep blue peace.
That intuitive insight.
That intuitive insight.
I'm able to speak my truth.
I'm able to speak my truth.
In books and writing.
In books and writing.
And with helping people.
And with helping people.
With that third eye insight.
With that third eye insight.
Knowing that I'm safe.
Knowing that I'm safe.
It's my intention to heal.
It's my intention to heal.
I facilitate healing.
I facilitate healing.
But it's the person on the receiving end that has the choice.
But it's the person on the receiving end that has the choice.
Even the victims.
Even the victims.
It's their choice.
It's their choice.
And I can release all the responsibility I feel.
And I can release all the responsibility that I feel.
I can offer them away,
I can offer them away,
and it's their choice.
and it's their choice.
I can release the overwhelm
I can release the overwhelm
and the fear of getting it wrong.
and the fear of getting it wrong.
And I send that to my stomach,
And I send that to my stomach,
releasing all the overwhelm,
releasing all the overwhelm,
all the mess
all the mess
in my mind,
in my mind,
in my stomach,
in my stomach,
releasing all the fear.
releasing all the fear.
It's safe for me to move ahead
It's safe for me to move ahead
as a healer,
as a healer,
as a writer.
as a writer.
I'm safe
I'm safe
without the overwhelm,
without the overwhelm,
without the frustration,
without the frustration. Mm.
and it's exciting to move forward.
And it's exciting to move forward.
How does that feel now when you look at moving forward with your healing work?
Easier, peaceful. Yeah, peaceful, and it's just what I have to do, but I don't have that responsibility for the outcome.
Or the fear of what if I get it wrong?
Right.
Beautiful.
My stomach feels much better. It's just very. Yes. Thank you.
You are so welcome. How was that, everyone? Did you get borrowed benefits?
Absolutely. Thank you.
See how, and it's a really common thing. And see how I make suggestions, but I see how it lands. So I said, what were you healing? Was it with herbs? And it's also, I've had a lot of people that have been midwife type things where, of course, babies die. You know, you might have 100 births that are fine, and then one dies, and then you go, oh my God, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. Thank you. Wow. That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.